Do you often feel like you're constantly juggling tasks, unable to stop, and always trying to be productive? Even if it leads to burnout? High-functioning anxiety can often convince us that our value is tied to how much we accomplish. This constant pressure to perform can leave us feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and at times disconnected from our own needs. But managing this anxiety is not only possible, it's crucial to leading a healthier, more balanced life. In this video, we'll explore 5 practical and scientifically backed techniques to help you manage high-functioning anxiety and reclaim control over your mental and emotional well-being. 1. The productivity decoupling rule. For many people dealing with high-functioning anxiety, there's a deep-rooted belief that your worth is directly tied to how productive you are. Every task completed, every goal achieved, feels like an affirmation of your value. But this mindset can lead to burnout, because the constant need to produce can leave you with little room for rest. You might find yourself staying up late, working through the weekends, and feeling guilty whenever you're not doing something. This constant hustle can make it feel like you're never enough, no matter how much you accomplish. However, one of the most effective ways to counteract this cycle is by creating non-productive hours in your day. Schedule non-productive hours, where you are forbidden from doing anything that has a measurable result. This means no cleaning, no life admin tasks, no learning, or even checking emails. It's just time for yourself to be. Whether you choose to read a book, take a walk, or just sit and breathe, these hours are for recharging without the pressure of performance. This technique disrupts the internalized capitalism loop that many of us unknowingly operate in. Our culture often equates our self-worth with our productivity, but by deliberately scheduling time where you are not expected to be doing, you teach your nervous system that you are still valuable, even without producing anything. These moments of rest are essential to recalibrate and prevent burnout. Your sense of self-worth should not depend on the results of your work. It should come from within. Taking this time off helps break the vicious cycle of anxiety-driven productivity. It gives your mind and body the space to recharge, which ultimately helps you feel more grounded and less overwhelmed. By practicing this regularly, you'll start to realize that your worth is not measured by your to-do list. Instead, it's intrinsic and independent of your output. Over time, this practice will help you reconnect with your true value, allowing you to approach your tasks with a clearer mind and more sustainable energy. It also encourages mindfulness and self-compassion, essential ingredients for long-term mental well-being. 2. Radical imperfectionism sprints. Anxiety often thrives on an all-or-nothing mindset. If you can't do something perfectly, it feels like you shouldn't do it at all. This mindset can paralyze you and make even the simplest tasks seem overwhelming. The key to breaking this cycle is to practice imperfectionism, embracing the idea that you don't need to be perfect to succeed. Pick one low-stakes task a week, something like sending an internal email or writing a grocery list, and intentionally leave a typo or make a small formatting error. Allow yourself to be purposefully mediocre. This technique is a form of exposure therapy. By purposefully letting go of perfectionism, you challenge the idea that your worth depends on flawless performance. The science behind this is that by surviving a minor failure, you prove to your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for processing fear, that the world doesn't end when things aren't perfect. Over time, this lowers the biological pressure you feel to overperform and helps break the habit of perfectionism. The idea is to start small and gradually work your way up to more significant tasks. The more you practice letting go of perfection, the more comfortable you'll become with making mistakes. This shift not only helps reduce anxiety, but also opens the door to greater creativity and problem solving. You'll find that the world won't collapse when things aren't perfect, and you'll gain confidence in your ability to handle imperfections. 3. The scheduled worry window. One of the most common struggles with high-functioning anxiety is the constant stream of what-if thoughts. These worries can feel overwhelming, especially when they pop up throughout the day. Rather than trying to suppress these thoughts, which often makes them stronger, it's more effective to give yourself permission to worry, but only for a specific scheduled time. Set aside 15 minutes at 4 p.m. each day as your worry window. During this time, you're allowed to worry about anything that's on your mind. Write down every catastrophe that crosses your mind. When the timer goes off, you're done worrying for the day. This technique is based on stimulus control, which is a psychological method that helps limit anxiety by giving it a specific time and place. When you allow yourself to worry at a set time, it prevents your brain from hijacking other parts of your day with anxious thoughts. You're giving your brain the safety of being heard without letting it take control over the rest of your day. By setting boundaries on worry, you can teach your mind that there is a specific time for anxious thoughts, and outside of that window, you can focus on other things. This helps you feel more in control and less overwhelmed by your anxiety. Over time, this practice can make the worries feel less urgent and more manageable. 4. Switch from I have to I choose to. High-functioning anxiety can make every task feel like a heavy burden, as though there's an urgent external demand on you at all times. This sense of being hunted by your to-do list can trigger a constant state of stress and make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. The shift here is to change the language you use when thinking about your responsibilities. Instead of saying I have to, switch to I choose to. Audit your language and consciously change your statements from I have to I choose to. For example, instead of thinking, I have to finish this report, reframe it as, I am choosing to finish this report so I can have a stress-free weekend. This simple shift restores your internal locus of control. When you say, I have to, it feels like you're being forced into a task. But by saying, I choose to, you're taking ownership and control over the decision. This shift from reactive panic to proactive agency helps to lower cortisol levels and reduce the overall stress response. It makes the task feel less like an imposition and more like a choice you've made for your own benefit. The result is that tasks no longer feel like burdens, but opportunities to take control of your time and energy. This shift in language can drastically reduce feelings of anxiety and overwhelm, allowing you to approach your responsibilities with a sense of empowerment and clarity. 5. Introsceptive checking in. People with high-functioning anxiety are often floating heads, disconnected from their bodies because the physical sensations of anxiety, tight chest, shallow breath, are too uncomfortable to feel. This disconnection can make it difficult to recognize when you're spiraling into anxiety, leaving you unaware of your body's early warning signals. One powerful technique to combat this is introceptive awareness, which involves tuning into your body and checking in with yourself regularly. Set an hourly body scan alarm throughout your day. When it goes off, ask yourself, where am I holding tension? Am I actually hungry, thirsty, or tired? Chronic anxiety often masks basic biological needs, making it difficult to recognize when you're physically drained or hungry. By practicing interoceptive awareness, you create a habit of tuning into your body's signals before they evolve into a mental meltdown. The goal is to catch these subtle physical cues early, so you can address them before they escalate into overwhelming anxiety. When you regularly check in with your body, you develop a deeper connection between your physical and emotional states. This awareness helps you understand the root causes of your anxiety and prevents it from spiraling out of control. Over time, this practice can help reduce anxiety levels by allowing you to intervene early, before the physical symptoms of stress and anxiety become unmanageable. There you have it, the top 5 ways to manage high-functioning anxiety. These strategies can help you regain control over your mental and emotional well-being, allowing you to live a more balanced life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on managing anxiety and improving mental health. Let me know in the comments which technique you're going to try first. I'll see you in the next video.